Hi Angel Fairies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing, gorgeous, abundant day. And today's video is going to be a chit chat, get ready with me, and I'm going to be discussing a certain topic that has been very present in my life lately, which is calling back your energy. So if you guys would like to see how this video goes and look out for this makeup look, then keep on watching. Let's get into this whore. I do want to let you guys know that August 14th is just around the corner, and that is going to be the day when I showcase my shadow work for beginners class. So if you guys have not signed up for that course already, make sure to do so at the description box. So yeah, let's get into what we're going to be talking about today. So lately I have been in this place where I've been calling back my energy, and it stemmed from a video I saw a couple of days ago, and I talked about this video in my last one, how to attract your desires video. So if you guys would like to watch it, go watch it. But in that video, it essentially reminded me, I should say, this is not something new. And by the way, I'm using the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. This is great for like making sure shit sticks to your face, that your makeup settles. So this concept is not new to me. I used to do this concept back in 2020 when things were going well. And it just reminded me that in order to manifest my desires, in order for the things that I want to come towards me, instead of me chasing it, I have to attract it. And it reminded me which direction my energy should be going. Whenever I used to, over the past year and some change, whenever I used to try to manifest my desires, I'll be right back. I needed some makeup wipes because I did not know like what I was gonna do for this look and like how I'm gonna fix it. But yeah, so for the past year, I have been sending my energy outward when I was supposed to bring it inside of me. Like I was supposed to tap into the abundance frequency from within. And if you're very advanced at, look how colorful that looks. And if you're advanced in energy work, you'll know what I'm talking about. When you feel your energy going outwards, it feels very expansive, and you would think that that feeling is the feeling of abundance, that feeling is the feeling of, you know, bringing and attracting your desires. But it's not. We have been misled. We have been lied to and cheated on, and we didn't really need to put in so much effort or work ourselves to the bone in order to manifest our desires. So once I switched the polarity of my energy, that's when my manifestations, one, started showing up in my reality, and two, that's when I started to feel on an energetic level better. I started to feel exactly what my higher self have been trying to make me tap into, which is peace, happiness, tranquility, love, patience, those high vibrational frequency. I was feeling those, and all I had to do was shift my energy. And since I was really good at energy work already, this was not hard to do. So I already did my eyebrows, and my eyebrows I did with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. Love this pencil, highly recommend you guys to tap into it. But now I'm about to use this baby. This is the Urban Decay 24-hour hydration. This is a tinted glow moisturizer. I love this. Like, it has my skin looking absolutely amazing when it's my color. And a little goes a long way, because if you do too much, it's gonna look like you did too much. So be careful. So yeah, as I was saying, once I realized what direction my energy was supposed to go towards, that's when I really started to receive all my manifestations that have been delayed. So ask yourself this question: what have I been doing with my energy? What have I been putting my energy towards? What have I been focusing on? A lot of times we don't feel ourselves. It's because we have given everyone else our energy but ourselves, right? We did not always make sure that we're the focus. Okay, if we continuously send our energy out to other people towards the things we want to manifest, we cannot fully enjoy it. And then with this revelation, with this epiphany, with this realization, I realized why, when I was at my lowest, or I felt very depleted and I felt I didn't have any faith, I had no faith, why my manifestations would show up at that time. So you ever like be on your last legs, you be like, you know what, fuck it. I don't, if whatever happens, happens. If shit don't happen, it just don't happen. And then your manifestations just drop into your reality. It's because you stopped putting up that shield, which was you sending out your energy. You had to recharge your energy. You had to recharge the battery you depleted by sending out your energy. So since you had to recharge it, your manifestation sneaked its way into there. Your manifestation is like, okay, let me come in while she's bringing everything in. And that's why you receive your manifestations. And then you wonder, okay, I received my manifestations, I'm enjoying it, etc., but then you lose it. It doesn't stay for long, right? You did something or tapped into some type of frequency that had your manifestation leave you. And you want to know why it left you? It's not because you didn't know how to handle it, but sometimes it is. It's not because you didn't know how to handle it. It's because when you got recharged and you started to send your energy back out again, you sent out your manifestations again. You sent your manifestations right back out again. And we didn't know that when we expand our energy outwards instead of pulling it towards us, that we were letting go of all the things we desire, all of the manifestations we want in our life. And that's why it may be hard for you guys to manifest your desires, because that was just the one thing that you was messing up. That was the one avenue or thing you needed to fix in order to not only receive your manifestations, but to keep them. So since I redirected my energy, not only was I able to receive my manifestations faster than before, but I'm keeping them. Okay, I'm keeping my manifestations and I'm doing right by them. I'm able to be intentional with my manifestations. I'm able to make sure that they continue to cultivate and grow. And it's because I continuously bring the energy towards me. And of course, if you are a beginner at energy work and energy field, this is going to be hard to understand. This is going to be hard to get. So what I'm discussing is not necessarily for beginners. This is for people who already work with energy, who already are tapped into manifestation and feeling their energy already. This is for those people who may have trouble figuring out why their manifestations aren't coming as quickly as they wanted to, why your energy is depleting super fast, or why you feel so depleted. Because honestly, you will feel so happy, you feel so healthy, and then like 2 days later or a week later you feel like shit. It's because you ran out of energy and then you had to re-up on your energy, right? So it's for them. Now, if you are a beginner and you still want to do this, first you need to tap into meditation in order to feel your energy, because meditation work is going to help you recognize what your energy feels like and also remain present and grounded. And that's another thing I'm going to talk about, which we're going to go into the next thing, which is calling back my energy allowed me to feel grounded in this reality. It allowed me to remain present and to stop focusing on the past and to stop focusing on the future, because literally I have no reason to think about the past or the future, because I'm here right now in this moment. I'm present with what I'm doing, what I'm cultivating, what I'm tapping into, and I'm enjoying everyday life. So when you call back your energy inwards, this allows you to pay attention to everything around you. This allows you to pay attention to everyday life. And staying present and remaining present, acting as if, that's going to also help you act as if, remaining present. Because if you're here in this moment and in this reality, and you tap into the energy that you feel whenever you have your manifestations or you have your desires, it's going to bring it towards you quickly, because you're not looking towards the future, towards when you're going to get it. You're like, I already have it. So in this, I am using the Il Makiage. I do not know how to say the name, y'all, but I love this. This is their concealer, Fuck I'm Flawless concealer in 13.5. So yeah, so when you remember that as you call in your energy, you're also calling upon yourself to remain present and grounded. This is what grounding means. This is how it's going to get you grounded, because you are present within your body, because you have to draw the energy inwards into yourself, into your body. And this is going to allow you to just sit here. And since I've been doing that, it feels really great, because I feel the connection of the earth around me. I pay attention to what's going on, and my mind does not filter to anywhere else or to anyone else. And because I'm paying attention to what's happening, I can get more work done. I can cultivate and manifest my desires. I can have fun getting towards my goals. And I have no worries, I have no anxiety, and I have no fear, because since I am present in this moment, and in this moment, nothing is happening. There's no issues, there's no problems, there's no fear. There's nothing happening in this moment. I'm just talking to you guys. And because I'm just talking to you guys, and me talking to you guys do not bring any fear or anxiety, I don't feel that. So that's one thing that calling back your energy can do for you, is have you tap into grounding yourself and not feeling anxiety and not feeling fear, because it sucks to feel that. Well, I should say, next I'm going to be using the e.l.f. powder in sheer. I don't know if this is the HD powder. It is. It's the HD powder in sheer. Love this baby. But yeah. So another thing that calling back my energy has done for me is, one, kind of separate my ego and my higher self and my shadow self. Now, this is what I mean by that. Earlier this morning, actually, I had a conversation with ego and I had a conversation with my shadow self, because they were expressing doubts. They were expressing fear and anxiety about the next stage in our life. And I personally, internally, I was not feeling fear. I was not feeling anxiety. And yet my mind was overthinking. And I was like, okay, so it's not me. So it's ego. And then I was like, okay, let me just try this. So I was like, okay, ego and shadow self, can I talk to you guys? And they showed up. They showed up instantly. I was like, oh, okay. So when you call back your energy, you're going to be able to separate yourself, okay? You're going to be able to separate the beings and their energy within you. You're going to recognize your higher self. You're going to recognize your ancestors. You're going to recognize ego. You're going to recognize your inner child. You're going to recognize your shadow self, because you're calling back every single part of you. And they're here, and they can be heard louder. So as we was having a discussion, I met them with kindness. I met them with patience. I met them with hearing them out. And I was like, okay, so what's up? What's tea? I was observing them. You get to observe ego instead of becoming ego. You get to observe your shadow self and your doubts and your criticisms instead of becoming one with them. And that is a great thing, because a lot of times when we become one with those emotions that aren't true, that's what hinders us from our blessings. That's what hinders us from, changing and growing and being the people we want to be. So once I realized that I was able to discuss and talk with ego and my shadow self, and that way I cleared up any misunderstandings, and I helped them to kind of get on the path that we're all about to be on, which is the path to success, fame, viralness, wealth, abundance. I was able to get them along with me, because not only was I allowing them to express their fears and anxiety, but I also gave them grace. I gave them kindness. And I didn't shut them out or shut them down when they were trying to explain to me how they feel, because that is not good. You don't want that to happen. So next I'm gonna use the Milk Makeup bronzer. This is like my Milk Makeup palette. I love this shit. Love it. But I'm gonna use their Bionic bronzer, and this is the darkest colors. I love this. It's so great because I don't have to this is so great because I don't have to wear highlight or anything like that, because this is it highlights the cheeks really well. And as you can see already, my face is highlighted like a natural glow. I've been really tapping into the natural glow, the glow from within type look, instead of actually putting highlight, and I just love it. So this looks more natural, and then I just put it on the high points of my cheeks, wherever you would put bronzer, and I push it back this way. And then I like to put some on my nose, because once again, I don't like harsh contour. I like to enhance the feature of my face rather than create a whole new face. So yeah, and you see how it just warms up the nose as well, so I really like that. I also put some underneath my chin just to warm it up. And now we have a warmed up face. She's a warmed baby. I forgot what I was talking about before this, but yeah, that's what really calling back your energy helps you with. And also another thing it kind of helps you with is to recognize and to see what is going on in your life. It's like, it's low-key, it gives you epiphany upon epiphany upon epiphany. So basically you receive clarity. You receive clarity with ease when you tap into calling back your energy. Everything starts to make sense. Everything, the choices you make, the decisions people are making for you, you start to see things with a clearer view and a clearer mind. And that's what I really love about calling back my energy, because like I can make decisions and choices now from a place of intuition, from gut instinct, rather than fear and anxiety and like taking risks. I'm like more acute in tune with taking risks, because I know that the risk that I'm going to take is going to get me exactly where I need to be. And that's another thing I love about it, because it allows you to be confident, and that is something you love to tap into. And when you call back your energy, you're calling back all parts of yourself as well as confidence. So because I called back my energy, I was able to believe in myself. I was able to have faith in myself and where I'm going and what I'm doing. I'm going to be using this palette. This palette is from Linda Halbert Cosmetics, and it's their color palette. And I'm going to be using the orange and white because the shirt I have is like a peach color, and I have peach, but it's not. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah, I want a little bit more. See, this is my peach palette from ColourPop. And it's a mess, so I might use this too. And I also might use the yellow, and then yeah, we gonna see what the shit coming on, okay? And then we're just gonna put it right here. I've been loving like putting makeup right here in this area rather than putting it anywhere else, because this is super cute. But yeah, tapping into that energy helps you to be confident. It helps you to trust in yourself to make the right decisions for you, and get you also out of that imposter syndrome, right? Because oftentimes what holds us back from success is imposter syndrome. What holds us back from, you know, trusting in ourselves and in our worth and where we're going and what we're doing is that imposter syndrome. So when you call back your energy, you're telling yourself, you know what? I trust in you, I believe in you. Let's see what we can do with all my energy at my disposal, right? Instead of giving it to people and things and materialistic items that once used up will not be used again. So that's what I really love about calling back energy, because it can help you really be your truest and authentic self. Like you're going to be able to express yourself wholeheartedly without fear or anxiety. And also it helps you to learn lessons and to move forward and to grow without pain. When you call back your energy, you do not have to learn lessons through pain. You don't have to go through hardships to receive your manifestations and to receive your desires, right? And this is not to say that when you do go through hardships or painful times that you ignore it, because that's what shadow work is for. We use shadow work to make sure that we know it. When you call back your energy and you're feeling good, it does not mean to ignore those parts of yourself that's scared, to ignore the parts of yourself that has anxiety and fear. It means to help you observe those parts of yourself that has that fear, that has that anxiety. So once you've explored it and you gave them, you know, a chance to be who they desire to be, and you gave them a chance to live exactly how they desire to live and to express themselves, because that's all ego really wants. Ego wants to express themselves. Ego doesn't want to get you to want you to feel bad. Ego doesn't want you to be in that place where you don't trust in yourself. Ego's just scared. Ego's trying to protect you, okay? And you have to let ego know, listen, I get it, but let's try something new. Let's try something different. What if we don't fall this time? You know, what if shit goes right? And wouldn't you be mad if it did go right and you didn't take that chance, and ego would be mad because it's ego gets irritated. So when we recognize that, and instead of shaming ego, we give her the chance to be, the chance to speak, the chance to be themselves. You open, once again, like I said before, the floodgates to success, to wealth, to everything you've ever wanted, because you told ego, listen, I hear you, I see you, now let's get this money, let's get this shmoney. All right, for the last thing, the last bit of this makeup look, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use that. It's like a sparkly color. Getting this shit off is so hard. I'll be using a lot, so I don't know why. So let's see. So I think I need some white liner to kind of complete the eye look. This is a pomade from Kat Von D. I use it with their like primer. It's okay. It's hard to like get it out. It's super hard and irritating and like ugh. But when you do, it works. And as it sit, we're going to be doing other things with our makeup. So the next thing we're going to do is use this UD Prince, this Urban Decay like white liner pencil from their last collaboration, like the Prince one. I love this. And lately I've been doing white liner just on the bottom, this one half of my eye, and then just let it smooth into it. And it looks so good, but it hurts. My makeup looks have been a little bit bleh lately, but I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. I'm gonna let myself naturally, and that's another thing. You're so kind to yourself when you're calling your energy back. Especially when it comes to your creativity and things you wanna kind of move forward with in life and your manifestations. You're like, you know what, I'ma just let it come to me naturally. Like I'm gonna continue to move forward and put in effort, but at the same time, I'm not gonna beat myself up or do things from a place of that's not intentional, because I wanna make sure that what I'm doing is authentic, intentional, true to myself, because I deserve that. You know, you deserve to do things that is true to yourself. And when you call back your energy, you're gonna be more secure in your ability to find your path when you are ready to find your path. And I think that's just amazing, to be honest, because a lot of times we rush ourselves to accomplish things and to do things. Even when it comes to me talking, because y'all know I talk fast. Lately, I have been slowing down with the way I talk, because when I do readings and tarot readings, whatever pop up in my head, I say it because that's how my intuition goes. But I was like, okay, you are a very gifted tarot reader. You're a very gifted spiritual advisor. You do not have to rush yourself for the reading. Like, you do not have to talk fast, because the message will not leave you. And if it does leave, it's going to come back, especially if it's a message that your client needs to hear. And when I recognized that, I was like, oh shit, this feels so good to just slow down. To slow down and to trust in my abilities to be good. So that's what, like, it's just a lot of things it can do for you. You'll receive downloads and advice and knowledge from the divine clearer than before. Like your ancestors and guides, if you've been having trouble trying to talk to them, call back your energy. And when you do, they're going to be more open with you, honest with you. You're going to be able to trust in their words, trust in their guidance, and not feel that mistrust that tends to happen when you don't have any more energy depleted, or when ego has the reign because your higher self has been trying to call back their energy and they don't have it. Like, you're going to be able to tap into that energy. All right. My throat. Let's see if I can. That's how I look. I think I'm going to put dots on the bottom of my eye here and a dot right here in the center of my eye. So yeah, very simple. And I really like the direction my makeup is going in, because I want to make it simple yet elegant yet like ethereal. Simple yet ethereal. That's what I want it to be like. Oh, you took no effort at all to do this. Like, that's what I want to do. Oh, I did this in like 10 to 20 minutes and I look this good. So that's what I'm trying to give with my makeup. The next thing we need is some lashes. I need some new lash glue, so I'm not gonna show you guys it. These are lashes I'm using. I got it from Shein. I don't recommend them because they're not my favorite, but they're cute. They're cute for when I need, and that's all that matters. I expected them to look a little bit different, but my favorite lashes are Broadway lashes, and the only people who sell them is at my hometown. The beauty supply store at my hometown is the only one who sells this shit, and it sucks. Like, it sucks so fucking horribly that I cannot go to my hometown to get my favorite lashes like super quick, cause my hometown's like 4 hours away. But yeah, I wonder if they have an online shop. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. As you can see, like, I'm instantly blushed up, so don't try to use too much of this. So yeah, that's pretty much what calling back your energy can do. There's a lot of other things it has been doing for me. Also kind of like allowing me to surrender to the universe and the things that they're trying to move in place for me. Surrender to the universe and the things they're trying to move in place for me. And that's something I have been having a little trouble at, because whenever my ancestors would be like, oh, just be patient, just wait, things are gonna come, I used to have resentment towards that. I used to be so irritated, like, why do I have to wait? Why do I have to, like, this is annoying. I am literally suffering right now. Why do I have to be patient and wait for things to come, right? And because I've called back my energy and I decided to trust in my ancestors and what they're going to do for me, this has allowed my manifestations to come quicker, because I'm not in this place or in this state where I am resenting or sending out resentment out of me. Okay, because when you don't really tap into that love, that peace, that tranquility. Hold on, y'all see the blush? It's all the way up there. You are not supposed to be up there. When you don't tap into that love, that peace, and that tranquility, it gets hard to manifest your desires, because you're in a state of lack, right? When you resent being patient for things, you're letting the universe know that you do not truly believe that it's here or that it's coming. That is a state of lack, and that is one thing I don't want to be in. So I kind of just recognized that over the past couple, and this is all these changes that I've been talking about. It has happened within the last week or two. Within 7 to 10 days, these changes have happened. So especially if you already know how to call your energy back towards you, this will be the key thing that's going to change your whole fucking life. Like, I feel completely transformed, which my ancestors and guides already let me know that I was. And I'm using this NYX NYX lip pencil in Espresso. This is like my favorite brown lip liner. I lost it and I got so mad that I did, because like, this is like the perfect color for me. It's not too dark, and it's like a shade. It just matches my skin, as you can see. Because when you have like a dark brown pencil, it looks like almost black. And I don't really like it or fuck with it that much. So next I'm going to use this baby to, I thought I had another, like, I know I had another lip gloss here, but I forgot to bring it. So I'm gonna use this baby to lip gloss it down. So yeah, using calling back my energy to kind of connect with the divine a lot more easier has been amazing. And of course, I'm gonna keep you guys updated on what calling back my energy has been doing for me on my social media, just so you guys can really see the experience of what it can do. Because I truly believe and feel that if everyone taps into calling back their energy, you do not have to work hard for your desires. Your desires will come effortlessly to you, as long as you work with the universe and not against the universe. So the makeup is done, but the look isn't done, so I'll be back. So yeah guys, this is the completed look for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something from it. I know y'all did. I was speaking a lot. Y'all had to learn something. So, and do not forget to sign up for my Shadow Works for Beginner class if you guys would like to learn shadow work from me. This is like my first step towards my mentorship bag. Yeah, so like I said before, that class is going to be starting on August 14th, and I cannot wait to teach you guys exactly what shadow work is and how you can tap into it. Do let me know down below in the comments what other topics you guys would like me to discuss during my chit chat get ready with me's, because I think this is going to become a regular thing, like doing my makeup and talking to you guys about spirituality. Yes, I don't even know why I didn't do this in the beginning. I mean, I know why. See my little angel fairies next time. Bye, my loves. Mwah.